Hi everyone, I am S. Vijayalakshmi working as an assistant professor at SNS College of Technology. Now we are going to discuss about mobile and web security considerations in cyber security fundamental subject. And nowadays we use WhatsApp, Instagram, Google Pay, Amazon, and then banking apps every day. But we have not ever thought what happens if hackers hack your password or banking credentials. Today, cyber attacks and in mobile apps and websites are increasing rapidly. So now we discuss this in design thinking phases. First one is empathy. First, let us understand the real problems faced by users and organizations. End user problems, identity theft, and also user feel financial loss, privacy breaches, and then anxiety over financial loss from mobile phishing, frustration with the repeated data breaches in familiar apps, mobile phishing scams also. So and then developers face tight deadline and security testing pressures, balancing security audits with tight deadlines, complexity of maintaining consistency across OS, etc. So risk of introducing vulnerabilities. Then enterprise problems, brand reputation damage, financial penalties, data breaches, the high cost of post-breach digital forensics. So questions to students, would you continue using this app after your personal data gets leaked? It's the pain points of our problems. So define the core problem is how can we create a secure mobile and web applications without affecting user experience. So major risk include, it remains the OWASP top 10 remains the benchmark for risks. Mobile apps suffer from insecure data storage. Then broken authentication is a critical web entry point, that is cross-site scripting. Then SQL injection and still lack legacy sites. Then and also define the core problem is security first organizational culture. So going to that ideate solutions, we brainstorm many solutions. First one is the move beyond passwords, use biometrics, multi-factor authentication, and then zero trust security. Then dynamic session tokens with short expiry limits. Then data protection logic, it's a end-to-end encryption for all traffic, AES 256 standards for sensitive data at rest, and then HTTPS and HSTS implementation, then automated cryptographic key rotation cycles. Then third one, integrated developer secure ops. Security should be injecting security into the DevOps lifecycle, then continuous security testing, then real-time monitoring for anomaly detection. In structure as real-time monitoring, this helps detect vulnerabilities early. So automated static and dynamic code analysis and security reviews continuously. Then prototype, organizations develop the secure systems using Secure app vault model. It contains web firewall architectures, automated threat logic, etc. First one is the secure app vault model contains biometric only login interface and then application sandboxing to isolate threats, visualizing local data encryption layers, then encrypted local storage also. Then web firewall architecture, it visualizing the rate limiting and then IP whitelisting, that means IP filtering, then XS protection model, then going to automated threat logic. It's a flowchart of the incident response loop, automated isolation of compromised sessions, and also real-time alert delivery to security teams, self-healing systems also. So testing is very important because it contains the weak security leads to attacks, and also strong security improves the trust. So solution is predictive analytic for threat forecasting, low overhead and high protection feasibility, seamless integration with the existing IT stacks. So measurable decline in security incidents, high ROI through avoided breach cost. So conclusion is mobile and web application have become part of our everyday life. So security should not be an option, it must be built on every applications. So focuses on AI driven security, and then a secure application not only protects data, it protects user input and trust also. Thank you.